rest day today. Well, I say that. I'm not going to the gym today, basically. But I am going to do a few bits in the house. Mainly to show you guys what I use to train in the house. I guess some people don't really know what to do in the house, and they kind of think that you have to just go to the gym to be able to work out. And it's not true. I guess some people are limited for space and whatnot, but even with a limited amount of space, you can still do a few different exercises. Yeah, today the video is going to consist of me showing you what equipment I use and showing you kind of the movements that I'm learning at the moment, because I'm just, kind of trying to get my posture right and things like that. As like at the gym, I'll record myself. Of course, yeah, I'm uploading videos to YouTube now and whatnot, but I'm recording myself predominantly so I can see myself in like the positions that I'm doing. Like I had a comment on a video yesterday saying like, yeah, well done, but you need to work on your form. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm new. But yeah, it's nice to have that back and forth with people as well, just giving you kind of like tips, advice and support and stuff. And so again, these videos are not me sort of like trying to advise anybody really at all. They're predominantly for me, but at the same time, if I can learn something that I can pass on to somebody else through the videos, then that's great. Do you know what I mean? Which is what everybody should be doing, really. We've got access to these things these days. If you know something that's interesting, share it so people can learn. So anyway, I'm going to make this shake and then we're going to go into the other room, because so far I'm pretty sure all of my videos have taken place in the kitchen, and that is mainly because the lighting in here is pretty decent. The lighting in here is good. I've got a little light behind there. I've got the light up there, which is kind of good. So the light's good. It's quite big in here. As you can see, I can walk for quite a while until I get to the back of the wall. And then it's like one of those games where it's a glitch and you can't go anymore. And then you have to like turn around, you know what I mean? And then you have to walk back. Anyway, yeah, it's a big room. So that's why I choose to do it in here, and also I just take advantage and at the same time do some washing up and do my shakes and whatnot. So that's why I record in here. But today you're going to see some other rooms of my house, a la Mansion de Michael. So yeah. Anyway, let's weigh this out. One thing that sort of bugs me a little bit, when you buy these things. Well, not this one. This one I found it at the very bottom, but at least the protein shake, the ones I've bought in the past, they always come with a scoop. This protein shake that I've been buying, the Maxi Nutrition, Maxi Nutrition, you want to start putting scoops inside the bag maybe, do you know what I mean? Because otherwise, how are you meant to measure it? With your eyebrows. Anyway, I had to buy some scoops off of the internet. These are them, 5 gram scoops, and actually they're not 5 gram. When you level them out, it's about 6, almost 5.7, 5.8. So you level it out and then you have to scoop a little bit out with your finger to get the 5 gram dosage that you want. Or, do you know what I did yesterday, which was amazing? I scooped it into there and I dabbed it in, boom, 5 grams on the dot. Wish I'd have recorded it. But see if we can do it again. So I went boom. No. 3.5. 5 grams on the dottage. Because, I mean, again, this is my 6th day taking creatine. 6th day, yeah. And so you don't want to be overdosing with this stuff, do you know what I mean? You can do the loading phase, which I'm not doing. Some people do it, which is taking 10 grams a day for I think it's a week or 2 weeks, which in essence replenishes your creatine stores quicker, But after 28 days, the results are the same whether you do the loading phase or whether you just take the 5 grams a day. Some people take 3, between 3 and 5, but I just take 5, what it says on the tin. So 5 grams in there, and then people say orange juice, or like, you can mix it with anything, to be honest, but I like to mix it with pineapple juice, because that's just what I like. Don't get me wrong, I love orange juice as well, but I just fancy pineapple juice for this, and it works quite well. To be honest, I haven't tried it on its own or with water, so I don't even know if it has a particular taste. It certainly has like a smell, an undertone smell, the creatine. Very light, sort of almost, I would say, kind of like a bit of a chemically background. A little bit maybe, I don't know. Anyway, it's very faint. Whatever it is, you have to really like search within your nasal passage to get the smell. But I mean, yeah, it doesn't taste of anything. So, just tastes of pineapple juice. Right, where are we going with this? 250. I've started pouring already, and I'm not even looking where I'm going. I said 250, but I lied because I added an extra 50. I put 300 in. Just fancied that extra 50 minutes. So we're going to go and show you some equipment now. Still out. They're a bit temperamental sometimes, those the cartons, you know, like the cartons of juice and stuff. Sometimes the lid's leak and whatnot, so I just wanted to make sure that it was on properly in the house. But yeah, shall we? Let's go check out some equipment. So this is what I was explaining about the light and the space in this particular room. This is my bedroom. It's not very big. I mean, it's not tiny, but in terms of being able to do a decent workout, you're not going to be skipping with a rope in here, and I mean, you know, you're certainly not going to have big bits of equipment. However, I can still do a lot in here. And the other thing is that I don't record in here very much because of the lighting, because I've chosen to paint my walls the darkest shade of purple known to humankind. So, yeah. I tend to use the kitchen for those two reasons. I've got, well, they go up to, I think they are 15 kg each, these. That's not the weight that I've got them at the moment. At the moment, these are 7.5, which is what I started off at. Well, actually, I started off a bit less. I started off at 5 kilos, I think it was. And this is 7.5, which I do some activities with, you know, like the chest, the dual dumbbell. No, the dual dumbbell is, or the dual dumbbell row. And the other one that I do at home is the laterals. So that's a few exercises that I do with dumbbells. And I mean, you can choose the weights and the sizes that you want. Like I said, those ones go up to 15 each, I think, or 12.5 each. I think there are a total of 20 something kilos. But the good thing is that, and I think the lights, because the sun's shining through, so I think the light's catching me weird. I've got also these ones, which are 10 kg, and you can tell I'm not very strong yet. Especially not in the right arm, mainly because I have been working out a lot and burning the arms, and I did arms yesterday in the gym. Yes, it is an excuse, thank you. Kettlebell, this is just a little 5 kg one. But again, grab your kettlebell at home, you don't need a lot of space, and squats, you know, and you can do them slower, you can do them faster, you know, little simple things like that you can do at home that you might think, that's not going to do anything. Do 10 reps of each, 3 or 4 sets. Actually, no, I said that wrong, didn't I? I'm still trying to get the hang of the wording of each thing. So it's reps and then a set. So if you do 10 reps, that's 1 set. Okay, so I did get it right. So you wanted to do, let's say 3 of each, 2 to 3 of each, right? Trust me, you'll feel the burn and you'll see a difference in a while. So that's, weight-wise, that's what I've got personally. So I've got the 2 pairs of dumbbells and I've got the kettlebell as well. Like I said, you can expand the weight. If you've got a bigger house, then you can buy bigger things, bigger bits of equipment. But if you've got a limited bit of space, like I have, then for weights, that's kind of all you're going to fit in is some dumbbells. But that's more than you need. It's really sufficient. And then this is kind of essential. I mean, you can do it on the floor, you know, if you like that. If you're that way inclined, you can do it on the floor, you know, if you like an itchy back and whatnot, but I don't. So, got a mat. Let's see if we can demonstrate a little bit. I think we should be able to get it in the shot. So, just a couple of things that I do. These are some things that you can do on the mat. Well, these are things that I do on the mat at least anyway, and predominantly for abs. But it's like I was saying to my PT yesterday, and I heard it in a few other videos. I think it was Mike Mensa, and he was doing a bicep video, and he was like, you know, you are working your bicep, but at the same time you're working loads of different muscles. So if you're doing abs, or if you're doing legs, or if you're doing arms or whatever, just remember you're still working out other things, and you're burning at the same time. And you know, you can start off small. Like, you don't have to do 1,000,000 reps, and even if you can't get all the way up. So this is a good exercise to do. Leg raises, and I've heard a few different things about this. My PT, oh no, that was the scissor thing. But yeah, these you can go like really up like that, or you can keep it a bit lower, you know, or you can come up. There's various different variations, and then you've got the what I call the scissor. All this very good for the abs, and it burns like mad. So they are a couple of exercises that you can do for your abs. There's more, but you can go online, get yourself a little booklet. Actually, on Google, there's lots of different pictures, sort of like showing you different positions. And of course, you can do planking. Everybody knows that. So basically what I'm saying is there's kind of no limitations as to what you can do for exercise in your home. So in essence what I'm saying is you can do more stuff at home than you think you can, and actually see some results from it. And I've just discovered something on the camera which I did in the kitchen. Actually, I discovered it earlier, but I forgot to do it on this video, and that's why the shot was a bit tight. But if you make the video smaller, I think it's 0.5, then you get a much wider shot of me, if you see what I mean. So yeah, I mean, that's what I do here at home. I'm gonna take you through to the other room in a second and show you what I do on the pull-up bar. Which is not a lot because I'm still gaining strength. I've lost a lot of muscle mass and strength due to the diet. So I'm still building up that strength. So I don't do an awful lot on the bar in terms of reps, but I do go on it 6 days out of 7. And sometimes 7 out of 7, even if that's to pull myself up, you know, a couple of times. The first day I had it, I pulled myself up once-ish, and I was done. So this is another tool that you can use. monkey bars. These ones are not very good. I got them from Amazon, and they were like, actually they were bought for my last Christmas, I think, for a Christmas present, and I think they're around 25-30 quid. They're okay to pull yourself up, but the other day I had them on my bathroom door and I pulled myself up and it just came off mid-air, so I went flying. Ass over tit! So anyway, and the other thing you've got to remember is to duck, because every day I hit myself on this. So, a couple of exercises. I don't know if you can, you're not going to be able to see from there, but it has a few different arms on it. So you've got ones that reach out lengthways like this, and you can grab them like that. Then you've got two that come straight, which you can lift yourself up like that, and then you've got the ones in the middle to lift yourself up like that, which are called chin-ups, because I was saying to my PT the other day, man, can I do some pull-ups? And then he was like, yeah, grab it. And then I said, no, I grab it like this, and he was like, they are chin-ups. So again, remember to duck if you buy one of these, because literally, boom. Anyway, this is so you can do pull-ups, well, chin-ups. These are apparently called chin-ups. And the problem with mine at home is that I can't fully extend down. So because of the height, in the gyms, if you notice in the gyms, they're really tall, they're really high up, to the point that you almost have to jump to reach them. Whereas this one here, it's like my eyes come to here kind of thing. So you really have to pull yourself up. So you've got that exercise, then you've got the ones from the sides which are front facing. Again, because of the height, the distance between the floor and up there, it's difficult to lift yourself up. Whereas imagine if you were at a gym and it's easier. It's easier from a point of view where your arms are outstretched to lift yourself up from somewhere. Actually, I've never done this before. Let's see if I can do it. Yeah, but I hit the head on the top one. So anyway, the point of the exercise, or the point of this part of the video, is that grab yourself some monkey bars. Because even if they are low, and you bang your head on them all the time, you can still get a lot out of it. I'm out of breath already. Probably because I smoke too much tobacco. Grab some monkey bars, pull yourself up from the ground, even if you can only do half initially, because that's what I could do. It was just half. It was just like, oh, and that was it. And at the moment, I'm between 7 and 10 reps. You know, and I'm starting to burn lots. So, but that for me is a massive improvement. I've only been in the gym for 3 weeks, and I've been doing homework for 5-6 weeks. So in 5 or 6 weeks, to go from like half a rep to between 7 and 10 reps on the monkey bars is, to me, huge. And so if I can do it, anybody can do it. So in essence, what I'm saying is, you can work out at home with a small space, with a limited amount of equipment, and you can get some results with it at the same time. You just got to put the effort in, the time in, and not even that much, literally, not even an hour a day, 20 minutes, 15 minutes. 15 minutes of your time, you know, instead of sitting down or watching EastEnders or whatever it may be, X Factor or one of those ridiculous shows that people watch out there. Not judging. You could be doing 15 minutes of weight training. You could be doing 15 minutes of squats. You could be doing a mixture of things for 15 minutes. Sounds like there's a dog outside that's angry. Yeah, so you could be doing lots at home with little equipment. There's no excuses, really. Come on, guys. You can fucking do it.
pineapple and pizza.